be invited to this festival, because I think the promotion is really original. We had occasion to make performances with, for me it's wonderful to meet an actress, for example Yasmina from Macedonia, and also a musician, to make something artistic with them for the promotion. It's very, very interesting and touching, very original. Actually, I have never made a promotion in this way, of a book in this way. And I'm very pleased to meet, of course, the team of Antolog, with Zarko, Christina, and Valentina, Helena. And because actually we make that job together, we have a project in common, translation of this book. Can interest foreigners, I mean other languages, and prove that this story is universal. So I'm very touched by this. But Skopje was, it's the first time that I come to Skopje, so it's impressive to see how eclectic it is. And I can feel in the city all the influences of different cultures, and it's very interesting to observe, even if it's raining, because the weather was quite rainy, but never mind. Yeah, we saw so wonderful churches with icons and work of artists, so age works, so it's so beautiful.
Авторка на 3 книги, актерка, музичарка, танчарка, настапувала во неколку театри во Белгија, Франција, Италија и пошироко во Европа, а на сцената отелотворила многу ликови од познатите класици. Како музичарка постојано е на турнеи на секаде низ светот. Оваа мултимедијалност во сензибилитетот, спојот на неколку уметности, придонесува промоциите на нејзините книги да бидат несекојдневни и поинакви. А таа е една и единствена. Денеска со нас е добитничката на Европската книжевна награда во 2013 година, Изабел Вери.
Author of 3 books, actress, musician, dancer. She's been acting in few theaters in Belgium, France, Italy, and widely in Europe. Of the scene, she has incorporated many figures from Shakespeare and from Brecht. As a musician, she's always been on tours from all the places around the world. This multimediality, insensibility, the connection of few arts, brings to the promotions of our books to be unusual and different of a kind. And she is one and only, today with you, the winner of European Book Award in 2013, Isabelle Wery. Please again.
We had also good chats about the artistic life here in Skopje, which interests me, of course. I'm interested to see how actors do they work, where they work, and also the book market here. I'm quite involved in Belgium in the processes of book markets. So I'm interested to see how it works here. And I'm touched how publisher still fights to defend literature and special literature. I mean, not bestseller books, but more original books. I'm very glad, very impressed by the work of Antolog. Not an editor and publisher in Belgium, published every year 30 or 40 books, no. So I'm impressed by the amount of work. And then, what else? Food. Macedonian food is excellent, really. We had the change that Zarko and Valentina showed us very good foods. So that's also history of people. Of course it's good, but it's also the story of a country. So it's interesting for me. And I wish I'd come back. No, really. I really liked how it is in the geography area, which is into not mountains, but it's included in mountains. So I like cities just at the feet of mountains. It gives. I like the presence of mountains. That you can feel the nature, even though I know that many trees has been cut in Skopje, but for us it's very green, full of trees, and I like that. It gives an atmosphere to a city. Yes, thank you, Skopje. Something else?
Mopo, miti, rori, toti. Et après, je sais plus. Cette conne d'institutrice, Madame Ruisseau, elle m'a dit que j'ai un problème. Tout de suite, je pleure. Moi, je croyais n'en avoir aucun de problème. Première en rédaction, première en orthographie, en conjugue, d'histoire, en géo, en scientifique, en calcul de mental, en peinture, couture, et puis elle termine par 15e en gymnastique, rattrapage, de fraction. Je pleure fort. Je sens que quelque chose m'échappe. Je pressens que la vie n'est pas à mes pieds, qu'un jour il faudra mourir, que je suis seule. Mais allez, sèche tes larmes, Riri. Marilyn, madame. Les fractions, ce n'est pas si compliqué, viens. Assieds-toi à mon bureau, les enfants, vous pouvez quitter la classe, bonne récré. Allez, Riri. Marilyn, madame. Sèche tes larmes, voilà, comme ça. Tu veux une petite chic à la violette? Oui, oui, et puis, oui, merci. Merci qui? Merci madame qui? Madame Ruisseau, merci madame, à la bonne heure. Bon, 1, 2, 3, c'est parti, les fractions. Je pleure. Mon enfant, Riri, les fractions, sache, mon doux enfant, les fractions, c'est à cause et grâce à elle que je suis devenue institutrice. Une fraction, c'est le monde entier en quartier, partage, parallèle, la vie tout entière en languette et guerre. Tu entends, Riri? Oui, madame, merci, Ruisseau. Bon, donc, premier exercice.
That's true translation for me. I know by experience how translators are important to bring a work, a text in another language. As an actress, when you play, for example, Shakespeare in a bad translation, it hurts you. it doesn't fit. So I'm quite attached to translations. Here in this case, I do not know one word of Macedonian. So first I'm completely confident in the choice of the translator, in the respect of her work, and I would like to have a chat with her, because I really wonder sometimes how foreign translator manage to translate this book, which is quite special in the writing. I did some kind of experimentation with French language. So I'm interested how translators are managing with this, and how they orient the choices of translation. And it was so strange to hear Yasmina, to hear the text, because yes, of course, I know the text, I know what she was reading, but it was very different than that it sounds in French, and I'm just amazed to see how it sounds. It looks like less not expressive, but it's another feelings. But what I'm pleased to see is to see that it can be read with voices, not only on paper, in Macedonian too. So it's very touching for me to hear that.
Пречувствувам дека длото не е цврсто поднозе, дека еден ден ќе треба да се умре, дека сум сама. Ајде избриши ги солзите, Рири, Мерилин, Господја, не е страшно за деловите. Дојди седни на моето биро. Деца, вие можете да излезете убав одмор. Ајде, Рири, Мерилин, Господјо, избриши си ги солзите, ете така. Сакаш да повториме малку? Да. Да, потоа? Да, благодарам. Благодарам кој? Благодарам Господјо. Благодарам Господјо која? Господјо Русо. Благодарам Господјо Русо. Конечно. Добро. 1, 2, 3, почнуваме. Дропките. Јас плачам. Дете моје, Рири, дропките знае мило дете, дропките, поради и благодарение на нив, јас станав наставничка. Една дропка, тоа е целиот свет на парчиња, подели, паралели, целиот живот во парчанца и триаголничиња. Слушаш ли, Рири? Да, Господјо. Благодарам, Господјо Руисо. Добро тогаш.
As an actor, it's like a swimmer. You see a swimming pool, you want to. As an actor, you want to go on stage, and that stage looks great. Okay, I have to experiment it, but it's a theater. We don't have that much kind of theater, quite old theater, like comment on pourrait dire, une bonbonnière, a box, like palace, like a bonbonnière with a box of pralines, we should say, very, very, very precious. So that red carpet's quite new, so it's quite attracting. And yeah, I see my job as a nomadist job. I used to play on many stages around the world, and why not? Of course. Okay, there's the language, why not? Yeah. My job is to travel with my job. People are so kind in Macedonia, and all the team of Antolog, and we're very, very touched that you have made our stay so wonderful. Now we wish you could come back again. It's your fault, okay? No, really, I'm very, very touched too. And I'm glad that literature make links with people all around the world. And you're welcome in Brussels.
Секако моја задача вечерва е да ја представам книгата Обескостена, која што излезе неодамна во издание на издачката куќа Антолог, преводот на македонски јазик е на Маргарита Терзијан Маленкова. И додека ја слушав прво писателката, потоа и Јасмина како ги читили и интерпретира деловите од романот, си велев на себе си што бараш ти тука, може би романот е сам по себе доволен, дали ти сега треба да се појавиш и да го расипеш печатокот за книгата. Ама добро, ги сакам правилата, се договоривме со Жарко дека морам да истерам промоцијата, во сценариото сум ставен како 5-та точка, така што ова што изгледаат многу листови, нека не ве плашат, голем е фонтот со кој што напишам текст, значи брзо завршувам.